YouTube channel Cooking in the Oven. My name is Jonathan Papinelli and today we have another banger video ahead of us, but I'll tell you that after the sigla. Okay guys, today we'll be making Bechamel or Bechamel as you say in America or England, but I'm going to say Bechamel. The ingredients for this Bechamel are 500 milliliters of milk, 50 grams of unsalted butter, 50 grams of flour, a couple pinches of salt, a couple pinches of pepper, and a couple pinches of nutmeg. You don't need to use it all, but probably gonna use a little bit, not all of it. But anyway, let's go on right to the video. Okay guys, so today we'll be making Bechamel, which is a base sauce mainly used in Italy for very delicious and yummy dishes, but can be used internationally as well. So for example, lasagna and stuff like that. But today we're just gonna make the base sauce, which is gonna be very, very, very yummy. You need 2 pans, one for the butter and one for the milk, and obviously a whisk. The first step to make this bechamel is to warm up your milk. So I'm going to do that. Low heat. Okay. So I'm going to turn it on to low heat, and in the meantime, while waiting for the milk to warm up, while waiting for the milk to warm up, I will be melting the butter. Again, low heat. Okay, I'm gonna use a whisk to help me out. Low heat. Okay. Okay, guys. So my butter is already melting, but once the butter's melted, you can add the flour. My butter has already melted, so now I'm gonna add the flour. Slowly, because you don't want to make a big poof, because that's going to be really, really bad. Keep it at low heat. You need to keep it at low heat. Okay. The butter and flour needs to make a sort of creamy paste, also known as a roux. So I think mine's already done. That went really, really quickly, so now I can turn off the fire. Okay, so I swapped my pans over because the roux, the creamy paste, is done. I got myself a spatula to make it easier to put it into the milk, which is the next step. But we need to wait until the milk warms up, gets a little hotter, which is almost there. Not really there, but almost there. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So I waited for my milk to warm up. Remember, it doesn't have to boil, so that's about it. It did boil, so don't make it boil. So now we can add the roux, the creamy paste. I'm trying to do this with my right hand. Okay guys, once you put all the roux in, put your fire to low, medium heat, which is in between low and medium, and continue whisking until the milk thickens and gets more dense. Remember, when you're putting the roux in, you make sure that the milk isn't boiling. You need to make sure it's warm, but not hot. Remember when I said wait until it thickens, and that's exactly what happened. It got thicker, so now we can put all the other ingredients, the salt, the pepper, and the nutmeg. So now I want to add a pinch of salt. So just a pinch of salt. And remember, before you add the other ingredients, you need to taste if it's good or not. So I'm going to get a spoon, just a small one. Okay, I'm going to try with my right hand to whisk. I'm going to see if it's okay for the salt. Okay, that's good. I think we're going to add a little bit more salt just to make it just a little kick. In the meantime, let's turn off the fire because it's done. So easy. Okay guys, look at this. So thick, so creamy, so good. But anyway, I added a little bit more salt because the nutmeg is a very, very strong spice, and that actually covers the pepper and the salt, which is why you need to add a little bit more salt. I added more salt and it tasted good, so now let's add the pepper. I'm gonna add just a little. Okay, that's good. The smell. Now I am going to taste it because you need to taste. Okay, it's hot, so that's good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more pepper, just a little bit, like that, just a little bit. It's good as it is, but I just like to add a little bit more. I'm going to taste it one more time. Yeah. So now let's add the nutmeg. Okay, we have a nutmeg. It's a really, really strong spice which I love in Bechamel. This is, I think, the best ingredient in this recipe because the spice it's just too good. I added a little more pepper, salt and nutmeg than usual because I just like the strong taste of it. There's not really a specific quantity, but I'm going to taste it now because this just looks awesome. I can't get enough of it. I'm thinking of just ending the video here. But I won't because I'm nice. This, in fact, can be used in different dishes such as with tomato sauce and with lasagna, or frying it, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing because, I don't know, frying it just sounds really, really tasty. But look at the creaminess. Oh, mama. Okay guys, so the recipe for Bechamel is done, but I'm not going to end the video here. No, I'm going to continue. I'm going to be showing you a simple recipe that goes with Bechamel. I will be making a fried cube Bechamel, which is obviously Bechamel in cubes and then fried, which I've never done, so this is new for me. But it's going to be really, really awesome. So the first step is to cover your pan, pot, or whatever with some cling film. So let's put it, which I'm not very good at. Okay. Well, at this point I am. You put it there. Now you need to make sure that your cling film touches the bechamel sauce, because otherwise it will create a crust. And now we wait for it to cool down, which will probably be in like 10-15 minutes. So yeah, I will see you then. Our bechamel has finally cooled down to now we can add 1 full egg and 2 egg yolks. So now you put it, in she goes. Bloop, 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 bloop. You can start combining them, or as we say, the ingredients shall make love. I don't know what you guys want to do with the egg whites from the 2 egg yolks. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with that. Mix fast until everything's combined together. Unfortunately, you can't taste it this time because it has eggs in it. So yeah. But it certainly smells good, that's for sure. Okay, so the eggs are combined. So now you need to get a glass or plastic or anything rectangular to transfer this into there. So because obviously we're making cubed fried bechamel, which is gonna be really good. So just like that, so easy. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, now you want to cover it You can use the exact same one you used for the fridge, but this time you're not going to put it in the fridge, you're going to put it in the freezer. Why? Because you want these guys to get frozen, so it'll be much easier to cut them into cubes. I just took my Bechamel out of the freezer. Normally it takes 2 to 3 hours, but because it was getting late, I left it overnight. It's solid. It's the right consistency for me to start cutting it with my knife. So let's just cut it into cubes. It's gonna be pretty simple. As I said before, these normally Bechamel normally is around lasagna and different types of international dishes, but like I'm gonna fry it today because like who doesn't like frying? Doesn't have to be perfect. The cubes they don't have to be perfect because they're gonna be fried anyway. Okay, so before you start frying and thinking of frying, you need to prepare the coating. So I have 3 eggs. You can use 2, but I'm using 3 just to make sure. So I'm going to start cracking these eggs. And also have some breadcrumbs. Now you don't need to add any condiments to the egg or to the breadcrumbs, and that's because the Bechamel already has salt and pepper and nutmeg. So if you add more salt and pepper, it's going to be way too salty. But I'm going to start beating the eggs. 3 eggs, it's going to be good. I'm going to be doing double coating today because like extra crispiness is the way to go. So now I can put my fork into the sink after I beat it. Now the best part, let's start coating them. Don't worry, they don't look pretty now, but they're gonna look tasty and pretty at the end. Now I said in my chicken goujons video that you can use a fork if you want, but I'm just gonna use my hands, which is I think more easier because like you don't have to do it and then there. You gotta be quick with these because they melt pretty quick. So I'm gonna do 2 at a time. So I just finished double coating all of the cubes of Bechamel. Don't worry, they don't look pretty now, but because they're starting to melt. So we're gonna go put them in the fridge right now. I'm gonna put them in the fridge so they solidify again. And this is because obviously it's melting, and also we need to prepare the oil, we need to heat it up. So I'm going to turn on the fire and wait for the oil to sizzle. And once the oil is bubbling, sizzling, we can take our Bechamel out and start frying. Until then, yeah, peace. The oil is ready. I just took my cubes of Bechamel out of the fridge. So let's get frying. I used sunflower oil. You can use any oil you think is appropriate, but let's get frying. I'm using 2 forks. I'm just gonna just like that. Be careful. Yo, you gotta be careful when you're frying, you know. Now I can start flipping them. Now guys, when I started putting these in, you noticed that it was going really sizzling and too hot in the beginning, so I had to turn down the fire because you don't want to deep fry them and you do not want to get hurt, because hot oil to the skin, that hurts a lot. So if you need, you can ask help if you're a kid for an adult, or you can just ask help for anyone. But the oil is fine now, just a couple more minutes. Make sure they're not deep fried, don't deep fry them. Just fry them until they're brown. They're doing good. really good. Okay, so they're ready. So now I'm gonna get some. Okay guys, finally, my final batch is done. I turned off the fire because they're done, obviously. So now we're so close to start eating these. I finished frying, but before I present them to you, I need to say a quick reminder, I'm repeating this. When you're frying, you need to be careful and look out for dangers. If it's hard for you, just ask someone to help you. I've been frying with my parents for quite a long time now. Different things, mozzarella, chicken, a lot of things. So I'm kind of used to frying things, but I still look out for dangers. But anyway, enough of that. Let's plate, because this is going to be delicious. Okay, so I haven't plated them yet, but I need to show you what happens when the oil is too hot. At the beginning, my oil was too hot, but I corrected them, and it turned out to be nice golden brown, but some of them are too dark. This, it sort of looks like it's deep fried, but it's dark. It's probably gonna still taste good, but it's dark. I'm gonna plate them. Oh yeah, they smell amazing. They're probably gonna taste amazing because they are amazing. Okay guys, here we have it, fried Bechamel. They just look amazing. Like, the smell is amazing. Just a pinch of salt just to top it off. But I'm gonna just dig straight in because they look amazing. So this is how they look. Oh my goodness, look inside. Look at that. That's amazing. That's so good. But anyway, unfortunately, I have to end the video right here. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. Alla prossima, ciao!